Good morning. Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday. Welcome to Zeducation, and welcome to another episode of You Laugh, You Lose. If you are new to this channel and new to this series, the game is simple. If you laugh at anything, you lose, and you have to do a punishment. What is today's punishment? There is a debate on Thursday, presidential debate, Trump versus Biden. If you lose today, you have to watch that entire thing, and you have to play a game during the entire thing. And you have two options during this game. One, whenever Biden says, "Come on, man," or he starts yelling randomly, or when Trump says, "China," or when he says, "Wrong," you have to take a sip of whatever you're drinking, whether it's water, whether it's soda pop. That's the game you have to play on Thursday. That's your punishment. Also, really quick, on a serious note, even though that is very serious, that game is very serious. I just want to, once again, really quick mention my book. Many of you still message me every single day. There's even more reviews on the listing. I just want to say thank you guys. If you have not read it yet and you don't want to buy a book, I understand that. Please consider checking your local library. There are hundreds of libraries across the country that have it already in their library. But if they don't, call your local library, ask them to get it for you. And if you have read this book and you think it might be good for someone else to read out there, you think it could maybe do some good for someone, please call your local library and make sure they have it. Once again, I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting this. And I felt like I had to say that because we haven't talked about it for a while. So if you accept the terms of today's game, head down and like this video. And if you are new here, please make sure you are subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. All that being said, we have to jump into today's game finally. If you laugh, you lose, go. I just realized I do yoga every day. Yeah, I guess that's a move. Do we all do yoga, or do you sleep on your side? Sleep on your side? Do you sleep on your stomach? One of those people? Travel is not a matter of money, but of courage. Hi, please give me a list of hotels and airlines that accept courage as payment. I hate these posts, these travel influencers that are like, you just have to decide to do it. Have you seen the cost of daycare? How's your rent and your mortgage? Or do you just live on the street and travel? Like, get out of here. News. Deadly heat wave is coming. You mean summer? Dude, it's really weird how they're treating summer heat. Last week we had a day that was in the low 80s, and they made it sound like the world was ending. Really, I mean, it was bizarre what they were saying on the news. Like, oh, we have a very, very concerning heat wave. 82? What are you talking about? It gets like to 100 in early August. Anyways, shh. He's building back better. Is he calling the shots, or is someone else doing it while he's sleeping? That's what I want to know. I want Trump to ask him that while they're on the debate stage. Thoughts? Only real water drinkers know when water doesn't taste right, even though it has no taste. Oh, it has taste. It has taste. I don't know what this person's doing. Are you trying to like not get germs on the rim of the bottle? Who cares? Who cares? And yes, I'm a real water drinker. Some wells, they have a little more iron, you know. You got to be careful for that arsenic in the well. You want to make sure there's no arsenic, but a little iron won't kill you. Water does have a taste. It all does. How to cook crack and clean a crab. What? Step 1, use comma. How to cook, comma, crack and clean a crab. Punctuation, folks, it matters. Strawberry, blueberry, robbery. Oh, please, just ban income tax. Just get rid of it. They're supposed to be temporary. Did you know that? I know we've talked about it 1,000 times on this channel. It's just maddening. Places you can absolutely stay for free. Your lane. Stay in your freaking lane, buddy. Stop watching other people's bobber. Focus on yourself. Stay in your lane. Those who can't catch fish, order it. There is something to that. I've never seen a walleye fisherman order walleye in a restaurant. It's true. I've never seen it. I thought I looked nice in my sweater, but my fiance said I look like a retired member of the X-Men. Hey, that's love right there. You got to tell someone they're looking silly when they're looking silly, especially if you love them. You can't just let them walk out there looking like a retired X-Men. I cracked at this. Is my humor broken? Sunblock. Yeah. If you laughed out loud at that, something is wrong. Something's seriously wrong with you. No hunting in cemetery. All right then. Why would you? Is this it? They put that sign there for a reason. That's all I know. Someone was out there hunting. What were they hunting? I don't know. Internet killed the video star. Yeah, there is a thing. They're starting to call like new Hollywood and old Hollywood. The old Hollywood is where you had to go into the auditions and sit on the couch and, you know, that kind of thing. Now, the new Hollywood is, you know, true democracy. People get to vote on what they want to watch. They get to go seek it out on YouTube. It's amazing, right? You get to watch whatever you want. Everything I don't like must be banned. Everything I do like is a human right and must be paid for by others. It's called entitlement. That's what my generation and Gen Z, it's the biggest problem. Absolutely no one. A horrible memory, me at 3 a.m. For some reason, that's when those memories, they start popping up. It's usually like the cringe thing you did back in grade 5. You're like, wow, man, I was a loser. Why would I do that? It's amazing how my girlfriend has 24-hour customer service. AT&T customer service. You up? Whatever you do. Well, you know what? Screw it. You need to know the truth. Tap into that. That ain't the customer service, man. You're getting cheated on. That's what that is. AT&T customer service. Get the hell out of here, dude. You had to be there. You know, I'm really surprised they don't make these anymore. They don't make them like they used to. They do, but the vans that everyone travels in, the van influencers, right? Those vans are like 500 grand, the Mercedes ones. I mean, all these big vans. When not that long ago, a couple decades ago, you could have had this. Remember driving in these to 7-on-7 football tournaments in the summertime. You ever look at someone and think, maybe it's best if we continue to social distance? You know what? I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's doing like a bunny hop and he's bouncing it over the top of that cart, trying to look cool. We're just getting a screenshot here. Probably not. But you got to look on the bright side. You got to try to find the positives here. Family, you're in charge of dinner tonight. Me, say no more. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I want every pizza to look like that going forward, especially if you split it. You get, you know, some people don't like the pepperonis, some just want cheese. There you go. Solution. And it looks cool. Remember in 1997 when Brad Pitt was just minding his own business and Shania Twain dropped a effing country diss track about how he doesn't impress her? That don't impress me much. How does the rest of that song go? Alright. But that don't make me woman in the middle of the night. She look like Brad Pitt. That don't impress me much. Am I close, guys? Country artists or country fans, I should say. 2 days until payday. Dude, that's next level desperation. I don't know if I've ever seen that. You're looking at a severe plumbing problem if you're doing this. People who say go big or go home seriously underestimate my willingness to go home. Like it's literally my only goal. I think, are we all in that situation to some degree? Like home is just a great place. Become ungovernable. Get the bumpers on for this guy. He ain't taking this game seriously. Thinking about buying a houseboat. Oh, hell yeah. That's all you need, man. Literally all you need. You could live in that. And you know what? If you got some place to park it, you got a dock for it, you got a slip somewhere, you could essentially live rent-free all summer. That might get a little rocky during some storms, but let's get a good anchor. When I see rich, snooty-looking women at the grocery store, I pretend I need something and say, "Excuse me, do you work here?" Just to help keep things real. I do hate that attitude, you know. So you gotta keep those people in check sometimes. Check their ego. Costco sample carts are like trick-or-treating for adults. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that if you go to Costco, the sample carts, you could sit there and eat the whole thing. They can't tell you no. They can't tell you to stop taking samples. That's what I've heard. Do with that what you will, whatever that means to you. Pro tip, select the corn dog that the rat is sitting on because it will be warmest. That's just... So, like, financially speaking, I can't do June anymore. Well, you're in luck. June's almost over, buddy. You're almost there, and then you get to repeat the next month cycle. Enjoy the first week of July while you got some money. My daughter says that you work for Google. Yes, sir. I invented the triple unskippable pre-roll ad for YouTube. You have exactly 10 seconds to get the F out of my house. Get out of the house now. To be fair, I mean, those are what? 5 to 10 seconds. It's not the worst. I hate them too. I know. I'm at the point where I'm about to get YouTube Premium. Seriously. And I'm not promoting YouTube Premium. I'm not telling you to do that. I get there's no benefit for me telling you to. I'm just telling you. That's where I am. Thoughts and prayers to my son, who after a long afternoon of playing video games, watching cartoons, and having his meals cooked for him, was asked by his mean dad to take out the trash. That's when you start taking stuff away. Even, look, looks like he's what, 14 to 16? He's still a kid, still living in the house. You want to take the trash out? Here, give me your phone. Being 30 in the 80s, being 30 in 2024. You know, oddly enough, that is accurate. You look at all the old TV shows, people that were 30 in those shows look like they were 50. It's weird. How I sleep, still booking hotels instead of Airbnbs and not dealing with crappy hosts or hidden costs. It's really the hidden cost thing for me that gets me irritated. You're way better off staying at a hotel, honestly. Society. Video games don't teach you anything. Video games. Governments falsify history only so it favors them. What's that? Is it Norm Macdonald? He has the joke where he's like, crazy. The good guys won every time throughout history. What are the odds? Not very good. So maybe we just know what we're told. I don't know. Adulting is being excited to just go home and go to bed. Back to go big or go home. There's nothing better than sleeping in your own bed. Say goodbye to Tinder. Female inmates seeking pen pals. What the? Is this real? 85.8 thousand members? I feel like this is just Catfish Central, dude. And maybe there's female inmates looking for pen pals. I don't know, but that's... Fellas. Don't. Never forget that people actually believe one-way grocery aisles would save lives. Oh, dude. I know I always say, let's not forget these times, but this one right here makes me want to forget these times. Astronomers be like, oh, damn, a cat. They need to figure that out. I think they should just redo the whole thing. The only one that makes sense is the Big Dipper, kinda. Like, I could see the Big Dipper. I could see Orion's Belt. That one's easy. But the other ones, like, where are you getting that? That's not a freaking lion. It's not a cat. Wife, if my plants tip over, you're not going fishing. Me. It's beautiful. Dude, that's pretty dangerous. Look at where your head is, dude. Come on. Saving money. If you remember doing this, you had an awesome childhood. Can you imagine living like that back in the day? That would have been an awesome childhood. Yeah, a couple people might get impaled here and there. But that's part of that life. But you also get that experience. Look at that. You get to spear a mammoth to survive. I mean, the only protest I would go to. Bring back Daily Zedcast. It's coming. Right now we do it Monday, Wednesday, and we do a special stream on Fridays. But there will be a Daily Zedcast again here at some point. We stream it, by the way. We do the live stream in the mornings, and then the audio goes on Apple, Spotify, iHeart. It's all for free. Besides the stream. You gotta be a member to see the stream. All I know is them humans need Jesus. It's a real interview. He did say that, and he's right, There's nothing wrong with a little Jesus, especially on Sundays. My toddler found out real quick that this was not a popsicle. Ugh. Oof. There's a weird phase for toddlers. Like, they want to try everything. It's like, okay, well, you're going to find out the hard way. That's not going to taste good. Every company during Pride Month, I said, we gay today. Not every company. I think they did it, the NFL and MLB, like half the teams didn't do it this year. It's like, finally, you know what? It's not treating everyone equally when you start patronizing and doing this. It's always been so silly to me. Point of view, you said a slightly conservative thing. I don't know how this show gets views, truly. I just want to be as happy as the residents of Martha's Vineyard when they're kicking immigrants off their island. You guys remember that? Was that last year, 2 years ago? They shipped a bunch of immigrants there because they're like, hey, it's Martha's Vineyard. There's lots of money there. They can help bear this load that we're trying to provide for all these people that just came into the country all of a sudden. And they said, no, not us. We're too good for this. Ship them elsewhere. They did that. It's true. When your child develops your sick sense of humor, so now there's two people laughing inappropriately. You're doing it right. Raising them right. Give them a sense of humor. Look who's admitting that there are only two genders. Men have a bigger carbon footprint than women, thanks to their appetite for cars and meat, according to a new study. Yawn. These stupid articles, they keep coming out. I'm gonna go run my truck for a bit and have a steak on behalf of this. Go take a drive. 1994, 2024. Yeah, I'd laugh at that if that weren't so accurate. Kind of weird that a restaurant called Popeyes doesn't serve spinach. Ooh. Yeah, what the hell is that, Popeyes? Popeye is known for spinach. Why don't you have spinach? You can only bring one bag. Big Kmart, Blockbuster, Toys R Us, Borders. Is this even this is the dumbest thing ever. Blockbuster, of course. I don't even know what Borders is. What is Borders? Big Kmart. I was in one in, I think it was Pennsylvania or Eastern Ohio. And it was not the best Kmart. It must be one of the last few remaining. Toys R Us, it was kind of cool back in the day. Not that cool. Not a cell phone inside. Just people living in the moment. Gosh, I love this meme. The precursor to the AI, man. It's going to happen. Nothing worse. There's nothing that will ruin your day more than... Do you get the joke? Do you get it? Ha ha ha. Look, they cut off the rest of the words so you can't read it, so you're never going to know what it says. Ha ha. Delete this crap. Whoever made that, shame on you. All I want is a job paying $89,678.95 a month, working 1 day a week. Nothing too serious. 1 day a week. Jeez. Dude, that's a hell of a salary if you're getting that. Listen to the fans of your game. Listen to the shareholders. Yeah, pay to play junk. They got the woke stuff in there now. It's just junk. I don't usually hold grudges. Also me. Ask me how AT&T at the Auburn Outlet Mall stole $685 from me. I'm asking. Tell us down in the comments if you see this. How did they steal that money from you? I want to know. Vegan slaughterhouse. You hate to see it. That's so sad. Shame on them. All these innocent watermelons. My wife took up gardening. I wonder what she's going to plants. Run. Get out of here while you can, dude. Honey, please wake up our son. Democrats convicting Donald Trump just made people want to vote for him even more now. You see that in the polls. The polls are like, oh, screw these guys. Voting for him. I mean, look at that's what the polls say. Tesla showing off their $100,000 Cybertruck towing a jet engine. A $2,500 Chevy in 1972. Yeah, I've hammered these too hard. It's whatever, dude. You want one? Go get one. It's not green. Child, I'm not confused about my gender in any way. Public school teacher.
You will be. You will be.
Well, it's not funny because, yeah, this is happening. Know who your teacher is. How people who can still afford fast food look at the rest of us. Dude, it's spandy. I was just at a Wendy's not that long ago. It was nuts. Couldn't believe it. New Facebook game. Take a shot every time someone takes a meme too seriously. Don't do that. That is probably, you'll probably get very sick by doing that. People are offended all the time on there. All the time. Over the dumbest stuff. 99% chance to get $10 million. 1% chance to turn into a turtle. Well, I guess if you turn into a turtle, you don't have to worry about money. You just got to worry about crossing the road in one piece. Dad, go ahead. Spin the wheel. Let's do it. 99% chance. Denver International Airport construction progress. 2019, 2024. Is this real? I'm going to go ahead and just guess. This is an assumption. I don't even know if this is real. But if it were real, there's a lot of federal money tied up in it. Think about that one. I'm sure there is. That's how these projects all work. It's highly inefficient. Based on the amount of laundry I wash each week, I'm starting to think there are people who live here that I haven't met yet. I feel like that, and we just have 2 tiny kids. I can't imagine what it's going to be like when they're older. Does anyone here have like 3+ kids at home, like over the age of 6? What is laundry like? Is it just a nightmare all the time? Life is short. Buy those car parts, buy that race car. Actual tweet from Dave Ramsey. He gives the best advice. This is one right here. Disclaimer, he did not say that. That's a fake tweet. Short people, tall people, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Have you seen that thing where you can like sort by like women? They have all these standards. 6'2" or 6'5", whatever. 6'5", finance, blah, blah, blah. That stupid trend. If you type those into the filter, there's a thing that has all the demographics of men. Very few men are over the height of 6 feet. Very few. Like a couple percent. Panera Bread makes fast food for people who think they are too good to eat fast food. It is overpriced fast food. It's good. It's delicious, but yeah, it's fast food. It's overpriced. Summer schedule, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Those stupid flies, man. They hurt. I just got bit on the foot the other day. It still itches. Ugh. Isn't it weird that in America, if you fly an American flag, everyone knows who you are voting for? Weird and sad. Very sad. Like, there are people in this country that don't like this country. They want to get rid of it. They're born here, raised here, and they want to tear down everything that we're supposed to stand for. It's sad. So yeah, yes, you could, within 90% accuracy, if you're flying an American flag, predict where that person's voting. Don't forget to eat well and exercise daily, because our future doctors are skipping online classes and using ChatGPT. Keep that in mind next time you go to the doctors. I think its #1 cause of death is medical malpractice. Don't quote me on that, but it's like #1 or 2 cause of death in America. True story. Adulthood is saying, but after this week, things will slow down a bit, over and over until you die. And then something else comes up and it doesn't slow down. Never slows down. TikTok. Trump and Biden. Isn't that wild? Did you guys see that? His TikTok is massive already. Biden can barely break a couple 100,000. And he's been on there for a while. Most popular president in history. Yeah. I'm in a good place right now. Not emotionally. Just in the checkout line with bacon. Well, you know what would be better? At the dinner table after the bacon's done cooking and it's sitting there in front of you. There you go. That's the only place better. If you are ever feeling down on yourself, just remember there are still people doing this. Yeah, it's true. Out in the water, out in the outside in the fresh air. Study says that women who have more sex have better developed brains. This explains feminism. Perfect. It is. That's why they're all so angry. Get a relationship. Fall in love. It'll change your life. That's why you're so angry all the time. Relax. It's going to be okay. How'd you do in today's video? Did you laugh at all? If you did, you lose, and you have to play the game on Thursday. Let me know how you did down in the comments. While you're down there, please like this video. Please help us get it recommended to others. Also, please don't forget to check your local library for my book. And thank you to all who have read it so far. That's it for today's video. Until next time, I'm Tyler Zed, and this is Zeducation.
Tic-tac-toe. A winner. Idiots.